Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that could literally change your life. We often hear about weight loss, but what if I told you that losing just a tiny percentage of a specific type of fat could unlock massive health benefits? I'm talking about visceral fat, and specifically, what happens when you shed just 5% of it. This isn't about chasing a number on the scale. It's about a profound transformation happening inside your body. Stick around, because the science behind it is truly a game changer. First off, what exactly is visceral fat? Unlike the fat you can pinch, which is called subcutaneous fat, visceral fat is the deep, internal fat that wraps around your vital organs like your liver, pancreas, and intestines. You can't see it, but it's far more dangerous. It's metabolically active, meaning it releases inflammatory substances and hormones that can seriously disrupt your body's normal functions. Think of it as a hidden health risk lurking in your abdomen. High levels of visceral fat are strongly linked to some of the most serious health problems out there, including heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and even certain types of cancer. That's why targeting this specific fat is so crucial for long-term health and well-being. So, what's the magic behind the number 5%? It might not sound like a lot, right? If you're a 200-pound person, that could be just a 10-pound weight loss. But studies have shown that losing just 5% of your total body weight, which significantly impacts visceral fat, triggers a cascade of incredible health improvements. It's like flipping a switch that tells your body to start healing itself. This small, achievable goal is what makes this approach so powerful and sustainable. It's not about drastic, unrealistic changes. It's about making a targeted impact where it matters most. Let's start with one of the biggest wins: your heart health. When you reduce visceral fat by 5%, you're essentially giving your cardiovascular system a major tune-up. Visceral fat produces inflammatory proteins called cytokines, which can promote inflammation in your arteries, leading to plaque buildup, a condition known as atherosclerosis. This narrows your arteries and increases your risk of heart attacks and strokes. By shedding that fat, you lower the levels of these inflammatory markers. Your blood pressure often improves, and your levels of triglycerides, a type of fat in your blood that's bad news for your heart, can drop significantly. It's a direct and powerful way to protect your body's most important muscle. Next up, and this is a huge one, is improved insulin sensitivity. Visceral fat plays a nasty role in developing insulin resistance, which is the precursor to type 2 diabetes. This fat releases something called free fatty acids into your portal vein, which connects directly to your liver. This influx can mess with your liver's ability to process insulin and regulate blood sugar. When you lose 5% of that visceral fat, your body becomes much more responsive to insulin. Your cells can more easily take up glucose from your blood for energy, which helps stabilize your blood sugar levels. For anyone at risk of diabetes, or even those already managing it, this is a monumental benefit that can reduce the need for medication and prevent long-term complications. But the benefits don't stop there. Let's talk about your liver. A condition called non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, or NAFLD, is on the rise, and it's directly linked to excess visceral fat. This is where your liver starts storing too much fat, which can lead to inflammation and scarring, a condition called cirrhosis. The good news: your liver has an amazing capacity for regeneration. Losing just 5% of visceral fat can significantly reduce the amount of fat stored in your liver, halting or even reversing the progression of this disease. You're essentially decluttering one of your body's most vital organs, allowing it to function properly and detoxify your body more effectively. Now, let's move on to something you'll definitely feel: your energy levels, and mood. Living with excess visceral fat can feel like you're constantly running on empty. The chronic, low-grade inflammation it causes can lead to fatigue, brain fog, and just an overall feeling of being unwell. It can also disrupt hormone balance, affecting everything from your sleep to your mood. As you start to lose that internal fat, many people report a surprising surge in energy. Your sleep quality often improves because conditions like sleep apnea, which are linked to visceral fat, can lessen. When you're sleeping better and your body isn't fighting constant inflammation, your mood naturally lifts. You feel lighter, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally too. So, how do you actually target this hidden fat? You can't spot reduce it with crunches, but the good news is that visceral fat is often the first type of fat to go when you adopt a healthier lifestyle. The two most powerful tools are diet and exercise. For your diet, focus on whole, unprocessed foods. Think lean proteins, healthy fats like those found in avocados and nuts, and tons of fiber from vegetables, fruits, and whole grains. Fiber is a superstar because it helps you feel full and can directly help reduce visceral fat. At the same time, you want to cut back on sugar, refined carbohydrates, and trans fats, as these are the main culprits that encourage your body to store fat around your organs. When it comes to exercise, a combination of aerobic exercise and strength training is your best bet. Aerobic or cardio exercise, like brisk walking, running, cycling, or swimming, is fantastic for burning calories and, in turn, visceral fat. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity cardio per week. That's just 30 minutes, 5 days a week. Then, add in strength training 2 to 3 times a week. Building muscle increases your metabolism, meaning you burn more calories even when you're at rest. This one-two punch of cardio and strength is the most effective way to melt away that dangerous internal fat and build a stronger, more resilient body. Let's not forget the importance of managing stress. When you're stressed, your body releases a hormone called cortisol. Chronically high cortisol levels have been shown to increase the storage of visceral fat. So, finding healthy ways to de-stress is a key part of the puzzle. This could be anything from meditation and deep breathing exercises to yoga, spending time in nature, or simply making time for a hobby you love. Getting enough quality sleep is also critical, as sleep deprivation can mess with cortisol and other hormones that regulate appetite and fat storage. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. Think of it this way. Losing 5% of your visceral fat isn't just about changing your appearance. It's about initiating a profound internal reset. You're reducing chronic inflammation, balancing your hormones, protecting your heart, stabilizing your blood sugar, and giving your liver a new lease on life. It's a holistic upgrade to your entire system. The best part is that it's an achievable goal. You don't need to overhaul your entire life overnight. Start with small, consistent changes. Maybe it's swapping sugary drinks for water, adding a 30-minute walk to your daily routine, or practicing a few minutes of mindfulness each day. These small steps add up, and before you know it, you'll have reached that 5% milestone and will be feeling the incredible benefits. So, I encourage you to shift your focus from just losing weight to improving your health from the inside out. Focus on losing that 5%. It's a powerful motivator because it's attainable and the rewards are immense. You're not just chasing a number, you're investing in a longer, healthier, and more vibrant life. You're taking control of your health in a way that truly matters. That's all for today's deep dive. I hope this has inspired you to think about fat loss in a new way. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. If you found this video helpful, Please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more content on living your healthiest life. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What is one small change you can make this week to start your journey? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.